Multiplying polynomials. So to multiply polynomial, so what we do is we just open a bracket and we multiply the term, each term, right, to the term in front here. So for example, we have 2x squared multiply 3x plus 7. So first we multiply 2x squared with 3x like this, and we multiply 3x squared with 7 like this. So we multiply each of every term inside the bracket to the term outside. And after that, we will multiply 2 and 3, so we have 6 x squared multiply x, so we have x to the power of 3. And from here, we have 14x squared. So for question B, we multiply 3x minus 4 to 2x plus 5. So we are going to start with 3x. So 3x multiply 2x plus 5, you can see here, minus 4 multiply 2x plus 5. So we multiply each of every term in front from the first bracket to the whole term behind here. After that, we will take 3x multiply 2x. So 3 times 2, 6, x squared, plus 3 times 5, 15, so 15x. So after that, 4 times 2, 8, so negative, positive, negative, so negative 8x. And negative, positive, we get negative again. So 4 times 5, 20. Now, after that, what do? We actually add the like terms, as we mentioned earlier. So we have 6x squared, 15x minus 8x. So these are the like terms. So we have 7x minus 20. So example C, now we have 3x squared minus 2x minus 3 multiply 2x plus 1. So again, we follow the same concept. First, we will take each of every term in the first bracket to multiply the 2x plus 1. So we start with 3x squared multiply 2x plus 1. Then we have negative 2x multiply 2x plus 1. And we have negative 3 multiply 2x plus 1. So after that, we open the bracket for 2x plus 1. So we have 3 times 2, 6, x cubed plus 3x squared multiply 1, which is 3x squared. And after that, negative 2x minus multiply 2x. So we have negative 4x squared and negative 2x multiply 1, which is negative 2x. And finally, negative 3 times 2, negative 6x. And negative 3 multiply 1, negative 3. So finally, we add or subtract the like terms. So we have 6x to the power of 3. So then 3x squared minus 4x squared. So we have negative x squared. And for this one, we have negative 2x minus 6x. So we have negative 8x and minus 3. Right? So now next one, we are going to talk about factorization polynomials. Now as we can see here, this is so-called the expansion. This is the question we did earlier. So when we multiply these two, we will get this one. So the factorization is actually the reverse process of this. So we are going to resolve the 6x squared plus 7x minus 20, resolve this one into two factors. Alright, so this is called factorization. So basically, there are three types of common factorization. So the first one, what we call extract common factor. Now, for example, we have 3x squared minus 6x. So if we expand this one, right, we will have 3 multiply x multiply x. And for 6x is actually 2 times 3 times x. So now by looking at these two terms here, we are going to take out the common one. So as we can see, we have a 3 here and we have a 3 here. So the 3 is considered a common factor. So we extract the common factor out. And here we have x and here we have x as well. So we extract the common factor out. So for the first term here, now remaining x only, right? 3x has been taken out and minus. So from here, we have 2 remains, 3x has been extracted, right? So this method is called extract common factor. Now the method B is called cross multiplication method. So if we want to factorize these expressions, 2x squared plus x minus 3, so this is what we can do. First, we are going to write the first term 2x squared here, and the last term, negative 3, here. We are going to find a combination to get 2x squared. So, of course, it must be 2x multiply x. So we will have 2x squared. And also, we would like to find the combination to get negative 3. So for this part, we have to try all the possible combination, right? So it can be positive 3 multiply negative 1 or negative 3 multiply positive 1. So how do we decide? Now we are going to decide based on the middle one here, positive x. So the positive x will be the sum of the cross multiplication here. Meaning that when we take 2x multiply negative 1, we get negative 2x. We multiply x to 3, we get 3x. So when we sum this, if we get x, which is the middle term, then the combination here, they are correct. All right, so we have the factors 2x plus 3 and also x minus 1. All right, so the two terms here will be the factors. Now the third type of factorization is called the perfect square method. Okay, we know that if we have x minus 5 squared, so this will be x minus 5 multiply x minus 5, right? So when we expand, we have x squared minus 5x minus 5x and positive 5 squared. All right, so when we expand this one, we will have this one. So you can see here how many negative 5x we have here? 2, right? So we have negative 2 of 5x. All right, 2 times of 5x. So it's a negative. So from here, then we have x squared minus 10x plus 25. Right, now the perfect square method is actually the reverse process of this one. So when we have x squared minus 10x plus 25, now we can have x squared here, and this 25 we can actually change to 5 squared. So after that, we will observe the middle one here. Now this 10x here, if we can change to 2, right? The 2 is the fixed value. 2, this value is from the back, and x is actually from in front here. Then we can actually change this one back to here immediately, right? So we will take one value, when we see one value from the front and one value from the back, and this is 2. So we will change this one back to this. We will take this value x here. We will take the last value 5 here. And the side, we will take the middle one. Alright, so this is what we call the perfect square method.